In 1907, when the American economy was hit with a massive shock, banks were collapsing, and the stock market faced a severe crash, leading to widespread financial panic across the country. Have you ever wondered how one man has the power to save the economy of an entire nation? Yes, I'm talking about America's most formidable businessman, J.P. Morgan, who single-handedly turned the U.S. into a global power. J.P. Morgan was born on April 17, 1837, into a wealthy family in Hartford. His father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was a successful banker. In 1857, at just 20 years old, J.P. Morgan began his career in finance by working for his father's business in London. However, he soon returned to New York, and in 1871, Morgan formed a partnership with a well-known banker. At that time, America was undergoing rapid industrial development. Railroads were expanding, factories were being built, and the demand for steel and coal was skyrocketing. J.P. Morgan made significant investments in companies that were transforming America. One of Morgan's biggest investments was in the railroad industry. The American railroads were the backbone of the economy, driving business growth. In 1901, J.P. Morgan established a partnership with U.S. Steel, which became the world's first billion-dollar corporation. This deal made Morgan even more powerful. In 1907, when America was facing severe financial trouble, banks were failing, and the stock market was crashing. The U.S. government and financial system were in a state of emergency. Since there was no central bank at the time, all eyes turned to one man, J.P. Morgan. Morgan gathered the most prominent bankers in America and locked them in his library until they agreed to provide the funds needed to stabilize the economy. Morgan personally invested millions of dollars to save key institutions. His actions prevented the complete collapse of the American financial system. Although Morgan succeeded in saving the economy, it became clear that it was impossible for one individual to hold such immense power. Despite his vast wealth and influence, J.P. Morgan's personal life lacked peace. J.P. Morgan was a man who reshaped the American economy and turned the U.S. into a global power. From saving the U.S. economy to creating billion-dollar corporations, he became the most powerful figure in American history.